Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another fun kaiju vlog, another Godzilla vlog. So, on this channel I recently did a blog about whether or not Kumonga should get a solo film, right? The answer was a resounding no. And on the second channel I've actually done several vlogs about kaiju from the Godzilla universe getting solo films. Not only do I think Varan, Rodan, and Mothra should have solo films again, because Rodan and Mothra are popular and interesting enough to carry them, and Varan deserves a second chance, man. Varan is a sea, air, and ground kaiju. Like, that's impressive. That's like something that most kaiju can't say they can do, you know? Like, the only other one I can think that's all three is Heisei Mothra off the top of my head. And that's just after being powered up multiple times. So, like, on the second channel I did a bunch of vlogs about whether or not other monsters should have solo films. Mechagodzilla, King Ghidorah, Gigan, Gorosaurus. All monsters that I think could carry solo films. And today's topic is, should Kumonga get a solo film? And I gotta say, probably not, right? Like, in my Kumonga version of this vlog that you can find on this channel, from a few days ago, my argument was that Kumonga isn't interesting. He's always been very weak and easily defeated by Godzilla. In his original appearance, there were multiple Kumonga because that was the only way to even make them something resembling a threat. And Kumonga is also just a big praying mantis, and there's nothing special about them. But Kumonga kind of defeats that argument. Kumonga is, look-wise, just a giant spider. Yes. But Kumonga has things that other spiders don't. Kumonga has this near impenetrable exoskeleton. Godzilla, remember, could only beat Kumonga by flipping Kumonga over, because his atomic breath wouldn't work on top of Kumonga. He had to shoot Kumonga's underside with the atomic breath to defeat him. Except in Final Wars, where he just threw him. It was a really stupid fight. Kumonga also has this mouth stinger that isn't really like something spiders have in real life. Spiders usually have fangs, but Kumonga had this mouth stinger type thing that was also venomous. And Kumonga's, like, signature ability is a weaponized web that it shoots out of its mouth, which allows it to target its foes and etc., cocoon them, whatnot. And that's something spiders just 100% can't do. Spiders slowly spin webs out their ass and wait for their prey. They don't use the webs to immediately capture prey. You know? So it's very, very, interesting. Kumonga is more than just an enlarged spider. Kumonga is a tried and true kaiju. That being said, Kumonga still should not have a solo film, because you would have to get pretty damn creative to really do something that hasn't been done before. Like, Google giant spider movies right now. I'll wait. If you're watching this on your phone or on your computer, even on your TV, stop. Google giant spider movies and try to count them. You won't be able to count them all, because there's tons. There's tons of giant spider movies. They started in the 50s, and they've been ongoing ever since. Giant spider movies are a dime a dozen. Ice spiders, lava lantula, arachnoquake, eight-legged freaks, tarantula, the black spider, invasion of the giant spiders, the giant spider. I could list giant spider movies all day long. Spiders, Spiders 2, Spiders 3D. I could literally go on all day listing just giant spider movies. Giant spider movies have been around so long that now when they make one, the giant spiders shoot lava out their mouths. Or they, you know, have ice stuff. I don't know. Giant spider movies are some of the most insane exploitation films you can watch, man. And there's so many of them. Like, I remember when Big Ass Spider came out, when back like forever ago, when I still worked at a grocery store. Like, there's more giant spider movies than anyone could count. So many. Another giant spider movie just isn't something that interests me, even if it is set in a Godzilla cinematic universe, you know? Maybe a Godzilla movie with, like, all the different giant bug monsters that Godzilla's fought over the years. Like, basically a Mothra solo film, but where she fights the previous bug monsters. She can fight Kumonga and Kumaricus and others. Batra can be there. I don't care. Like, Kumonga... I'm not even sure Kumonga could carry a film as just a... I'm not even sure Kumonga could carry a film where Kumonga fought Godzilla. Godzilla versus a giant spider. Like, even in the movie that Kumonga first appeared in, where Godzilla fights Kumonga for the very first time, Kumonga isn't in half the film, for one thing. There's several giant praying mantis monsters, Kumaricus. And it introduces Manila, whatever you want to call him. So, like, I get the feeling no one wanted to make Godzilla versus Kumonga. Like, if it was just going to be if Son of Godzilla was just going to be a standard versus film, Godzilla versus one single monster, they wouldn't have gone with a giant spider. They just wouldn't have. Because it's been done. And it's boring. Even when Son of Godzilla came out, it had been done several times. It's pretty wild, guys. It's pretty wild. Like, if Minya hadn't been the focus of that movie, because the kaiju action's not the focus of that movie, Minya is the focus of that film. And Godzilla's relationship with Minya. And, of course, what the humans are doing. Like, the kaiju battles are insignificant in that film, which is why the kaiju they made for Godzilla to fight are kind of bland. I mean, I kind of tore Kumaricus a new one in the vlog about his solo film. Or you could just watch The Deadly Mantis. So, if you want to see a Kumonga solo film, I just listed so many films you could watch. Personally, I would recommend Tarantula. If you're going to watch one giant spider movie and that's it, Tarantula is the one you want to watch. It's kaiju sized. Clint Eastwood's in it for like 2 seconds. You know, they use a real tarantula for the giant tarantula, so it's like a real tarantula walking around, but special effects make it look gigantic. It's pretty cool. It's a really cool film, and I don't think the review is up yet on my second channel, B3 Productions, link in the description below, but the review for Tarantula is going up, as well as the review for other giant bug movies, like The Deadly Mantis, which I recently got my own copies of. But yeah, final thoughts. Kumonga is not unique or interesting enough to warrant a solo film, and giant spider films have been done to death anyways, so who cares? So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I'll see you all next time when we do something else.